Hi everyone, I'm Sandy. Welcome back to my channel. You have a huge smile on my face today because I actually have a Sunday where I'm home. I have no commitments, which means I have time to record a video today. It makes me super happy to be able to take a few minutes to do a tag video. It's been a few weeks since I've done one, and I did pick a very easy one to do for today. But hopefully you like this one and consider giving me a subscribe, like this video. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think of this particular tag. This tag was created by Jim from Jim's Books, Reading, and Stuff. Absolutely wonderful channel. If you're not familiar with him, you should definitely go and check him out. He is a big supporter of other channels and does a wonderful job making tags. He is the creator of all the alphabet tags, and then this was an original tag as well. So yeah, a wonderful, absolutely wonderful channel, absolutely wonderful person. Definitely please go and check out his channel. But let's go ahead and jump into the prompts. So there are around 10-ish, 10 questions. So I'm going to go ahead and just jump right in. Number one, what was your first Booktube video? It was the Booktube Newbie Tag video, followed closely by what I call Booktube Newbie Tag Part 2. And yeah, I haven't went back and watched them. Part 2 is the one that I go into all of my details about the 1001 books you must read before you die list. But the first one was the Booktube Newbie Tag. Number two, how many books are you currently reading? 3. Not too bad, actually, for me, because there's oftentimes that I'm reading far more than that. I am reading A Walk in the Woods by Bill Bryson, and I am a good 2/3 or over halfway through this. I'm doing this as a buddy read with Tiffany of Beautiful Minutia, and I am reading Life and Times of Michael K. by J.M. Coetzee. This one you can see I have about 1/3 of the way through. It's a very short book, and I picked it up because it's on the 1001 list, and I was hoping I could get it read today, so I have some books to talk about next week. But that's one. And then the last one is War and Peace. Yeah, so just that little novel. I am in volume 10 of War and Peace now. So, but yeah, those are the 3 books I am currently reading. Number 3, what were the top 3 books you read last year? So I had to look this one up because I have a horrible memory. I can't remember what I read last year or last week or last month. And flipping back through my Goodreads here on my phone, the books that are coming up as being the top books would be Where the Red Fern Grows by Wilson Rawls. I read that for the first time last year and absolutely loved it. I also read Unbroken by Laura Hillenbrand, and that was phenomenal. I did that as a buddy read with Shelley Swearingen, and it was just such a moving and a great book. I have a Seabiscuit by the same author, but I haven't read it yet. And then the other one, I read Greenwood by Michael Christie. That was really good. And then I started reading George Eliot for the first time last year. George Eliot. I started reading George Eliot for the first time and really have liked several of her novels. And then the other 5-star I gave was The Tin Flute by Gabrielle Roy. I really enjoyed that book a large amount. So quite a mix of different kinds of books. But yeah, those are probably the 3 that I enjoyed the most last year. Number 4, how many books did you read last year? Too many. I kind of became obsessed with Booktube and having enough books to read and talk about on my channel, and it kind of took over my life a bit last year. So I've actually pared back quite a bit this year, but last year it says I read 176 books, which is 50 over what I read the year before and 60 over what I read the year before that. So yeah, Booktube really did kind of just push me to read, in some ways, way too much. I just kind of took over everything. So I scaled back quite a bit in 2022. But yeah, 176 books. 5, how many books have you rated 5 stars this year? Sadly, only 1. I know. I don't know why that is. I've rated several 4 stars, but only 1 has been rated 5 stars, and it happens to be a book in my favorite series, which is the In Death series by J.D. Robb, and it's the 54th book in the series. So yeah, but that's the only one I've rated 5 stars. I've rated several 4 stars, 4.5 stars, but I am very stingy with 5 stars. In some ways, I wish I wasn't, but I definitely am. So I've only rated 1. 6, do you have a reading target for this year? No. Not in Goodreads, not in general. Like I said, my last year reading just kind of took over everything, and I wanted to really try and scale back and get a bit more balance this year. And so I didn't set a Goodreads goal. I don't want to track how many books I'm reading. I just want to read what I want to read, kind of when I want to read it, and not worry about the reading number so much. So yeah, no. Am I on track? I guess. I mean, I'm pretty happy with how my reading's going so far, given everything else I have going on, that I'm actually still able to read. There are times when I can't focus on reading. I am exceptionally thrilled to be reading War and Peace this year and making significant progress on that. So I'm going to say on that front, yes, I'm on track. In regards to the books for my 1001 book countdown, I had mentioned on Saturday that I was a couple behind. I have finished 2, which you'll see right here, these 2 sitting there. And then this one would be a 3rd one. So I'm quickly able to get caught up, but these are all very skinny books. So it's not super impressive that I'm able to finish those right now, but I'm going to count it. Yeah. 7, how many pages long is the book you're reading now? Well, War and Peace, it depends on which edition you're looking at. So it ranges anywhere from, this copy over here is 800 and something pages. The copy I have over here on the shelf, it's like right here, that red one right there is 1,200 pages, and my ebook is 1,700 pages because, of course, I have the font really big so my old eyes can read it. So that's the longest book that I'm reading right now. So it just depends on which edition you have, somewhere between 800 and 1,500 pages. This book is only 183 pages, and this book is, I don't know, 276 pages. So yeah, not too bad. The other 2 books that I just finished were also relatively short. Number 8, how long are your videos? It varies without a doubt, depending on the kind of video that I'm doing. Tag videos, it depends on how many prompts there are. This one is fairly short, so this one will probably be right around the 10-minute mark. I'll try and keep it to that. I don't like going over around 12, but I definitely have some videos that are 18. If I go over 20, I don't like going over 20. I personally don't have time to watch a lot of 20-minute plus videos, and so I just want to make sure I'm making, some stuff that's nice and short and concise and that people can, flip on and watch really quickly. So I try and keep it around 10. I don't like doing them less than 10, but it has happened. So it's just basically, how long am I going to talk? I try not to watch the time too much on it, but I have cut things out of videos if they were too long before. Number 9, do you have a favorite number? No, not really. Not really. No favorite number I can think of. Last question, do you have a book on your shelves with a number in the title or on the cover? The 1001 books, does that count? I don't think that's what you meant. But that's the one that comes to mind right now, is the 1001 books. Here, I will go and see if I can find another one. I'm going to pause. Okay, so in addition to my 1001 book over there that definitely has a number on the cover of it, I found 3. Yeah, I found 3. So the first one is 1Q84. This one is on the 1001 book list. It is Haruki Murakami. I have read several of Murakami's books, and this particular one I'm super intimidated by because look how big this is. And so I don't know anything about this one. But I have a love-hate relationship with Murakami's writing. So 1Q84. The next one I found is a classic and one of my favorites, which is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea by Jules Verne. And I have read this one. I read this one quite some time ago, and I did really enjoy this book quite a bit. It's one of the books that got me into reading classics. So 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. And then the last one is 1004 by Ben Lerner. This is on the 1001 list and on my 2022 list for this year. And this one says, in the last year, the narrator of 1004 has enjoyed unlikely literary success, has been diagnosed with potentially fatal medical condition and has been asked by his best friend to help her conceive a child. In a New York of increasingly frequent superstorms and social unrest, he must reckon with his own mortality and the prospect of fatherhood in a city that might soon be underwater. Okay, so those are the three that I found. Kind of fun. I do have some video of me going around. Well, maybe I put that in there. I don't know. Anyway, those are the three that I found that have a number on the cover, other than my 1001 book list. Alrighty, so I have books everywhere. Who do I tag? Jim was kind enough to tag me in his original tag, but I'm going to reach over here. I haven't done this for a little while. I have my jar. I'm going to go ahead and draw 3. It's getting a little low in here, so we'll see. We'll see what I come up with. But the first one, and I apologize, I haven't been able to watch a ton of videos, so I don't know if anyone's done this or who has done this. But the first one is This Justin, which is Justin. I haven't seen a lot of Justin's videos lately, so I know that he's been working on The Stand. But this the Justin. The next one is Steph's Bookish World. I don't know that Steph does a lot of tags, but I will certainly tag her. She has a wonderful channel, very supportive of smaller channels, and frequently gives people shout outs. She's absolutely wonderful. Should definitely go check her out. She reads a lot more current books than I do, which is always kind of fun. And she also has a great Disney villainous game, which is really fun. So yeah, definitely go check out Steph. And then Jack at the Rambling Raconteur. So Jack at the Rambling Raconteur, you are tagged. Yay! So that's great. 3 ones that I don't tag very often. Justin from This Justin, Steph from Steph's Bookish World, and Jack from the Rambling Raconteur. All 3 of you are tagged. And yeah, I don't know when my next video will be. I don't know what it will be. If I have energy later today, I might film another one. We'll see. I still have to edit this one. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm just happy to be here. And until next time, everyone, thanks, bye.